Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote-triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
The Isle of Scale. Headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual gathering of the Ark Society. As Ark patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
So, what do you think?
Well, you weren't kidding. This place is great. Where are we? What else? Yes. Zoe Washington, one of our newly appointed chairwomen, has prepared a brand new official ceremony scheduled to take place in the upper courtyard. A stirring ode to rebirth and the enduring spirit of mankind. I believe that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy your evening. The bar is right up ahead.
mister.
This is what I'm talking about. Every catalyst
Are those blindfolds? Creepy. It does add to the mood for sure, but I figure it's mostly about discretion. All it takes is one Joe Schmo running his mouth, and we'll be at the butt end of a social media shitstorm.
Sure, but what about all the servants?
Their wants are modest. Just pay their kids college tuition, and they take our secrets to the grave. But artists and celebs are different.
Right, hello.
Yeah, back in the day, it was just a... I know that look. Option overload, huh?
Well, I know what I want. Now I just gotta shut up that. That tells me you're crazy. What's the downsides of a middle class upbringing? What did you get?
I got the 4-bedroom suite. He sent me back a cool $99 million. But hey, it's probably tax deductible, right? How about you?
My ex-husband scored the old 3-bedroom suite that I purchased back in '08 when the plans for the Arctic shelter were first announced. Part of the settlement. This one belonged to Thomas Cross. One man's loss, as they say.
Apologies, sir. This door is for initiates only. I'm sure you understand.
next time someone tells you to get ice cream from the you say, yes, sir.
Okay, stop playing. I need the floor for
Time to run out.
So, think that meeting started yet?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Evening, sir.
You are not authorized to hit us, sir.
Yeah, like he said.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Archeans, can I have your attention, please? Now that everybody's here, we're ready to proceed.
For the best
Please make
part.
your way to
The
the upper
second
floor.
you send someone a little certificate and call them a triple
Thank you.
that you
I think we should estimate. That's the way we go. Through a certain company, we
You're
bought a
well?
huge green energy company in Denmark for zilch and sold our shares for a fortune a couple of years later. Green energy is good, as long as you don't.
Box is probably on the way down to my ass. Glad it's not me this year, chasing tokens around like a sucker.
I don't know. Looks kind of fun. Like Final Club all over again. How does it work?
The tokens are hidden throughout the castle, you know, like out of reach places like the ramparts. And the first initiate to collect enough tokens undergoes the polygraph test with the chairwoman. If you're deemed worthy, you get promoted to ARC member.
I could do that.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Depends on your pain threshold, I guess. You see, Zoe Washington upped the stakes this year. Word is, she's brought an ECT device to the interview.
Wait, electroshock? But that's torture.
Some would call it therapeutic.
Wow, I knew the twins were hardcore, but this takes the cake. Count me out.
Already had. So, Paul Monroe, the venture capitalist. He look like a winner to you?
Well, Paul's basically a decent guy. He's got honor, integrity, plays fair. When that Haven corporate services scandal broke, he was like the only trader in New York who came up clean. Imagine that.
So, not a winner then.
Precisely.
Dennis Bertrand, the hotel heir? You think he's got a shot?
No.
Oh, hello there, sir.
All trust fund and no spine. He never had to work for anything his whole life.
Neither have I. And I won last year.
That's different. You cheated.
How'd you know?
Aha, I didn't. Until now. Anyway, my money's on Georgina. She'll eat those other two for breakfast.
So, Georgina LeGrand, Vice President of Hemisphere Airlines. She's your favorite, I take it?
Oh.
Getting
Got nothing.
getting colder.
Shut up, you're not helping.
Some other initiates must have all the tokens by now. Shame. You who's always finished first. But I suppose all good things must come to an end.
No, oh, come on. You know where they're hidden. Give me a hint. Just a small one. Name your price.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be fair, would it? The initiation treasure hunt is a time-honored tradition. Find your own tokens.
But Sierra Knox's stronghold bunker is up for sale, and there are only so many rhodium-class suites available. If I don't advance from patron to member this year, my friend Dennis will swoop it up. That smug bastard already made the Times' most influential list ahead of me. I'll never hear the end of it.
Sorry, Paul. Now, get scavenging or you'll lose your shot.
Thanks for nothing.
Don't mention it. I'll be rooting for you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she was a competitive skater. Losing's just not in her dictionary.
Evening.
Plus, she already has 2 tokens. Yep.
Would you believe this is
Good to
Cheryl.
see you.
You wouldn't happen to have one of those tokens, would you?
back in college.
It's just this riddle on my invite. Seek the keepers of the gate. In the courtyard they await. What else could it mean?
No such luck, but some of the ARC members might. I heard a couple of them whispering. They're definitely up to something.
Got it. Thanks. Got eaten by a shark. I left early, so I didn't actually see it happen, but it's all anyone was talking about for weeks.
Was it an angel shark?
Huh? Oh, I think it was actually a great white. Not now, Marco. I'm kind of in the middle of something.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, I have one of the tokens.
What? How did you...
What difference does it make? Look, the token is yours if you want it. But on one condition.
Are you serious? Name it.
Okay, here's the deal. I want a seat on the Titan ship, but I don't want to become an ARC member in order to get it. It's too much hassle and responsibility.
Wait. You want me to...
Buy a seat in my name, yeah.
No, sorry, Marco, but I can't. If they figure it out, we'll both get expelled.
They won't find out. Don't be a chicken, Paul.
No, no deal. Now stop bothering me. Behind as it is. So, I hear you have one of the tokens. Could I, see it? Just a quick peek, so I'm sure I know what it looks like.
Pretty lame, initiate.
The trick is to make it sound simple. You sign on 3 friends, then they sign on 3 friends. Seems like the easiest thing in the world to people.
That's a good point.
was that noise?
Oh my god, I haven't seen you since Paris. You look
Let me give you
good.
one free piece of advice.
You think so?
Of
Sally.
course.
Yes, hello.
Everything right now. My shit. You gotta make me believe that you're not just a actor.
Oh, I don't blame you. That whole affair. Oh, poor Victor. All that talent.
Heartbreaking, I know.
Well, I doubt you have anything to worry about here.
God damn it, you're beautiful. But you knew that already. Yeah, well, no amount of jewelry can improve perfection.
Right. Close, initiate.
What was that sound? Oh.
Pitch the product.
Your proposal, I couldn't help but overhear.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, Mr.
Reaper, your friend wasn't interested, but I am.
Okay, let's talk. But not here. Follow me. Now, what is it exactly you think you heard?
You have a token, and you're willing to trade. So, let's trade.
I see. Awfully convenient. You showing up like this, wouldn't you say? How do I know you're not ARC administration?
I'm just looking to get ahead. Same as you.
No. This smells fishy. Find yourself another patsy. We're done here.
Best part.
Hey, mister, who are you?
Well, one thing I like about the Ark Society is that
What's with that weird bird effigy?
It's the annual Phoenix ceremony. It symbolizes the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed and triumphant.
Ah, rebirth. I get it.
What's new is that the Master of
Interesting. Zoe Washington is going to partake in a ceremony symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire with Zoe inside it. Well, I suggest you locate this master of ceremonies who lights the Fire 47. If this doesn't sound like an accident waiting to happen, I don't know what does.
ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with Zoe Washington inside it.
Huh. A bit showy, wouldn't you say?
If our son had his way, let's get all of this under no use.
Oh? Mm-hmm. Huh?
Hey!
Yes, hello? My list of contacts as advisor. I would like to file a complaint about the lost messages in the trapdoor on the Phoenix Center. Yeah, this thing is basically a death trap in my opinion. Call me back. Huh? Activated. Whoa! Somebody call an ambulance!
Thumbs up, mate.
sir.
It has to be something really simple. If we go in, what's in there? Maybe it's just storage. Odds for the donation. The holidays are just such a lovely time to spend.
She thinks I stole the money. She's like, how can you possibly make so much?
She was going to leave you. Find out what that was.
No worries.
Yeah, we're clear. No shit.
Jeez.
Command, we might have a situation. I'll check the perimeter. Over. Got some strange noises here. Looking into it. Over.
Hmm?
You do it. Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? You're the master of ceremony.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. Never go on the spot like this.
Whoa!
Calm down, calm down. Check it out.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. Never go on the spot like this. Besides, I can change my plans. Spectacle. Okay. I'm a multiple Tony.
Yep. That is so busted.
What irresponsible person left a weapon lying around?
What?
Good job. Mr. Fennick, excellent. The crowd was starting to get restless. Your peers are waiting by the stage, and the torch is ready by the money pit.
Fennick, thank Christ. Ready when you are.
Who's this guy? Oh, it must be the NOC.
A handsome play. And yeah, a drop in the ocean. Zoe Washington. The Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live, and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress. Be it our next home in the stars, or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes, and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Hello there, sir. Evening.
Look at you, Fenniger. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes. Not just to survive, but to live.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Hello there.
Master.
Hello, Axel. Keeping warm in there?
Telling me they have that stowed away in the Ark of Legacy.
You can't even say the name.
That's him. The Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
Hey, Finnegan. Still in character, I see. Man.
Are you donating this year?
What, are you afraid I'll beat you again?
The Cloud Serpent. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years, until Blake Nathaniel unsealed the Serpent's tomb. Extraordinary.
It's a flipping necklace. Anyway, the what? Washington twins found it first. Way I hear it, Sophia literally has the necklace in her hand.
Hello there.
When Nathaniel repels from the ceiling, triggers this ancient death trap, and, you know, murder and mayhem ensues.
But I thought those two were lovers.
Oh, well, currently way off, which explains the added security.
I don't follow.
Think about it. Why the need for...
So, according to its charter, the Ark Society collects priceless art and historical artifacts in case of a global disaster. And this year, world-famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel has donated an Aztec necklace called the Cloud Serpent to the Ark Society's growing collection. However, Blake fears that Sophia Washington, his former lover and rival, who has hunted the Cloud Serpent for years, will attempt to steal it for herself before it goes into storage. Could be just the bait we need.
An alarm system where all... filthy rich. Except...
Ah, I see.
Hello, sir.
Blake thinks Sophia might try and steal back the necklace before it's sealed in the Ark of the Legacy. Good grief. I want her among thieves, huh?
I'll say.
Hey!
What?
Alright.
Hmm. Alarm sensors. You'll need to disable the system to get at the necklace, 47.
Hey, you're going. Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
Good evening.
Laying low. You really need
That
to
is
ask.
Sophia Washington,
That screaming
chairwoman
son
of
a
the Ark
bitch was
Society,
the only
professional
witness.
treasure hunter, and
Someone
Providence
came.
operative.
He
Quite
saw
the
us
resume.
cut down a dozen unarmed tribesmen. I don't care if he spends the rest of his days as a washed-up beach bum playing in an Eagles cover band. Amnesty is searching for him, and so is Interpol. If they get to him first, we'll go down for mass murder.
Good to see you, sir.
Of course he needs to go.
State of the art.
And for real, this time,
Anybody can get past the security.
I don't care how you do it, just do it properly.
Art expert.
Or I send Adrian to toss you over a waterfall.
Then that's what we're gonna do.
Mental note, weed out the Victorian and install some contemporary pieces.
Interesting contribution. An important reminder for posterity.
The council. You know what it's about?
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to persuade Janus's original five. to
How are
embrace
you
the
this
green
evening,
revolution.
sir?
That chance. The original.
Sorry, sir, I can't let you through. I know, even you.
guys practically invented climate.
Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you died only yesterday. Final touch, your burial mask and ceremonial dagger. Oh, why, you'll look like a king of old. My unique polymer treatment will preserve your body for millennia. Longer even than the pharaohs. Which reminds me, they should have brought the dagger down by now. Wonder what's keeping them. We can't very well display you before your fellows without your prize dagger, now can we? Miss Washington, I forget which one. She tells me it belonged to Tsar Nicholas and that it might have been used to stab Rasputin. Oh, you must be very important to be laid to rest with such a valuable artifact, Mr. Janus. I wish I had known you in life. I believe we would have had such interesting conversations. I truly do. Oh, well. Life is transitory, but death is forever. So we might as well look our best for the final journey, don't you agree? Maybe a touch more rouge. Dear, is that a leak? Oh, no, just moisture from the ceiling. Ew. Oh, good as you. This damp cellar air is hardly good for your skin, Mr. Janus. I do hope they hurry up.
You know, what
Right. Hello.
remember about Janus's leadership is that he ran a tight ship. He had my respect for that. Sure, he was a little bit on the dark side at times, but... Council's still in session?
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah, how do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
He's one of the original 5, you know, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91. Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while beating up a pillow cushion. Oh, she was properly pissed.
Gee, must mean a lot to her. Whatever.
What a paparazzi. I just worked these guys. Same with you.
Well, keep me posted, in case teeth start flying.
Can do.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But she seemed real interested in this invention. Something called...
I hate to say this, Jebediah, but Miss Washington makes a valid point. Climate change... Nile has served you well so far. But the world is finally catching up.
Strange.
Poor bastard. Well, that's what you get.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Got it.
Sweet.
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
You're Janus's man.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament and, well, I
I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds ain't no more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people? No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
My God. That's what I paid almost $2 billion for? Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
And it's back on.
Bah humbug. The council has been usurped by latte-sipping tree huggers. This vote can't possibly be binding, can it?
Of course not. We're a secret society. It's not like we can take our disagreements to court.
But what?
But, provided that the others agree, the chairwoman does have the power to throw you off the council for obstruction. All rights and privileges removed.
Expel me? That two-bit treasure hunter, Sophia Washington, has the power to expel me? Jebediah Block?
Technically.
Okay. I need an edge, and I need it fast.
Well, why don't you call that fixer of yours, Yates? He's gotten you out of a jam before.
Oh, I will. This ain't over.
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever as a string of code.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not in a million years.
What did they offer you?
For your services to the Order.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around.
You look well, sir.
You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of...
Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's... 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please. So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number 1.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, Nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here, my family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana, Block. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative approach to safety regulations. Your popularity ratings are just south of John Wilkes Booth as it is.
I see.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce him.
I am a little worried about daylight vision. I read somewhere. Said I wanted. Not fun.
Okay. Find out what that was.
Affirmative.
What was that?
What?
Sir.
It's nonsense. It's complete nonsense. Anyone who signs on to this.
Fat chance.
Point of it. DNA doesn't have your life experiences or
Good day to you, sir.
down in code. What good is cloning
Here's something, 47. According to this email thread, Sophia Washington has recruited one of the architects in a plan to discredit the Constant. Sounds promising. Olivia is trying to locate Mr. Sinclair's cell number. See if we can't contact him directly. Stand by. There, we have Sinclair's number. Making the call now. Keep your eyes peeled, 47.
Jeez.
Check that out, would ya?
I hear you.
Ah. Possible intruder. Sweeping area. Over.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Nice. Ah, crap.
Nothing? I'll keep on calling Sinclair until you have a visual.
Command. Got a possible 517. Moving in to investigate.
Sinclair. What do I think about who? Charles Blake III. Who the heck's that? Oh, for heaven's sakes. I live in California, not Vermont. A good night to you, ma'am. Christ. The nerve of some people.
Yes, good evening.
Thank you, Miss. The original architect vanished.
Bunker in your backyard and a bunch of MREs. You're not seeing the whole picture.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. Or built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep walking.
Fine, but
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
Yes, it's interesting how after Delgado fell off the radar, a lot of rare objects suddenly became available.
One man's loss is another man's gain, I suppose. I certainly don't
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
For us.
Us? Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
So this damn yoga bitch has got him running and cycling and doing sit-ups
Hi.
and whatnot. I almost feel bad for him.
Tech guys are the worst. Not an expert. Why do you command that kind of power over our common?
You mind? Gee.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain. So sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.